Hello there, I'm Steve Marsh.
I'm Dan Wright.
And we're behind the scenes on the Pump Up the Jam advertisement.
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the jam is pumping, look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, cause that's where the party's at. And
We're
you
actually
find out
dressed
if
like
you do
chavs
that.
nowadays, but back in the 90s, this is how the cool people used to look.
If you were alive in the 90s, ask your dad, your real dad that is, not the fellow who says he's your dad but
Still
isn't.
seeing your mum. Steve also looks a little bit like Oddjob from Bond.
Cross between Oddjob, Phil Collins and Elton John.
Make my day, make my day.
TV advert is an ode back to the old school ravers and all the famous old school rave moves such as Big Fish Little Fish, Beat the Chicken, We'll Stack the Shells, in front of Running Man, we've got all the classic dance moves. You guys are going to be going up and down an escalator with their Ghetto Blaster for no apparent reason other than it's funny.
And we're off to King's Cross, not to find hookers, but
Which you can do, We're not saying don't do it, we're not saying do it, we're saying if you are going to do it, double bag it.
do double bag it, always. If you're not going to double bag it, you've got to take the consequences.
You
And
know.
we're not here to pay that, we're taxpayers.
Exactly. I'm not paying for you to get down the clinic and get some Watercon
Yeah.
on the end of it. We're going to a car wash now, not to wash our genitals, but to do the move, which your dad's fella will tell you all about, which is the wax on, wax off.
Let's talk about something relevant. Me and Steve used to rave in the 90s, didn't we?
Oh, reach for the lasers.
My favourite tune has to be You've Got to Show Me Love. It really is one of those songs that I like to take off my top to, try and get close to a lady, get rejected and then go back to the hotel and sleep.
The album's got a lot of great tracks on it. It's got
Pump Up the Jam. Baby D. I need your lovin', ooh, in the countryside. Prodigy. There's lots of different tunes. I mean, basically, if you are on the internet and you haven't bought the CD, that's out of order. Really, what you should do is invest into the brand and then get the extras. So if you haven't bought it, see you later.
I need your loving, ooh, like the sunshine. Everybody's gotta learn sometime. Everybody's gotta learn sometime.
I'm mixing it up in the hairdresser. Bit off the cuff. Went to first place and he pinned us off. Said, no, we don't want you to do it. These guys are very hospitable. And he was in it. Robert was very good. That was Robert. Robert was in it. He's very good.
You are the learner, yes you are the learner. Play with fire, you must get burned.
Anyway, we've just been down the farm. We tried to stick a smiley face on a pig, but he wasn't interested, which was a bit disappointing.
Bit of a miserable little oinker.
Baby mother without baby father. Too many youth them are
Then we had the classic chicken shot, and I'm sure you all know what that is. That's basically a close-up of a chicken.
It's a classic. Basically, you know the shot that you see in everything where there's a chicken.
You know the end of Titanic where they've got the classic chicken shot in the sea? Yeah. Well,
You know in Platoon, where halfway through, everyone's getting blown to bits, and then there's just a big close-up of a chicken.
you know in Back to the Future where Marty can't get back to 1955 because there's a classic chicken shot.
You know in Ben-Hur, where Charlton Heston is racing round on the back of a chariot, and then it cuts to a chicken.
Well, anyway, we got that shot because we want this to be epic, don't we?
Yeah, very much so.
Well done, Steve.
Cheers, Dan.
It's always good to work with you.
Oh, it's always good to sweat with you.
Oh, I love sweating with Steve. Anyway, that was lovely, wasn't it?
It was great. We did last shot in a field. We think have we had a good day?
I think the one thing we've learned from this is that me and Steve are not fit. We've been dancing for a total of about 20 minutes and we feel like throwing up, don't we?
I feel like I'm asthmatic and I'm not. So probably going to keep off the fags from now on.
Yeah.
Right, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
See you in a bit.